The true practice of law is not about winning cases. It's about protecting people, restoring dignity, and guiding families towards a future built on hope and resolution. At Gerber and Vermeulen Attorneys and Mediators, this is the heartbeat of our work. We believe the law should never be about breaking people down, but about building them up, about creating space for healing, resolution, and fairness. Our work stretches across the courts from civil and commercial litigation to property law and labor disputes. But our true calling is clear: guiding families through life's hardest battles, especially in the storm of high conflict divorce. Every case we handle is more than a file number. It's someone's life, someone's future, or the future of their children. We carry that responsibility with compassion and strength. Because law should not only serve justice, it should serve humanity.
Today, we're speaking with attorney and family law mediator Alida Gerber about navigating some of the most pressing topics in family mediation. We take a look at the 4 pillars of parental rights and responsibilities, parental alienation, and the emotional process of divorce.
In my mediation practice, I really try to work hard with parents to understand that they shouldn't get stuck on the titles or the legal names that we give certain aspects of a divorce. For instance, the term primary caregiver. It might seem to parents that the primary caregiver has more rights than the other parent, which is not true. Or terms like non-custodial parent. That really gives parents the idea that they don't have a say, and that is not true. Unless the court takes away the rights of the parents or limits them, both parents have full parental rights and responsibilities. South African law outlines 4 pillars of parental rights and responsibilities. The first pillar of parental rights and responsibilities refers to primary care of the children. This basically means the parent that has the day-to-day caretaking duties of the minor children and where the minor children spend most of their time. This parent does not necessarily have more rights than the other parent. It basically just tells us where the children is residing. The second pillar is contact, and I really don't like that term because it feels like that the other parent is a visitor in his own family. Contact basically refers to a parent and the child's right for them to spend time together and have a bond and build a relationship. The parent that is exercising contact or visitation has the exact same rights as the primary caregiver or the other parent. Thirdly, we get guardianship. This is basically a parent's responsibility to make decisions on behalf of their children. These decisions include decisions about medical treatment, mental health treatments, and education. The fourth aspect or pillar of parental rights and responsibilities is maintenance, and this is really a contentious issue in family disputes. Maintenance refers to the child's right to be supported financially by both parents. And to get your maintenance calculated in a fair way, you have to approach a professional like a mediator or a lawyer to help you with that calculation. But it's so important for parents to realize that it's both parents' responsibility to financially support their children. Parental alienation is real and it is very heartbreaking. But I have to make it clear that it gets misused frequently within the court system. With parental alienation, it's when we refer to the alienating parent is manipulating the children in such a way that they reject the other parent. And this is a form of emotional abuse of the children, and it is very, very damaging to children's mental health and emotional well-being. As parents going through divorce or separation, it's very important for us to be aware of our own behavior and to make sure that we do not project the negative feelings that we might be having of the other parent onto the children, just to protect them from that harm. Divorce isn't just the end of a marriage. It is a loss that you experience in life, and we see that the parties go through the grieving process like a death in the family. They grieve a life that they once dreamed of, they grieve family holidays, they grieve special days like birthdays and Mother's Days and Father's Days, and we really see that they go through denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and hopefully one day acceptance. And when we deal with families, we really need to keep that in mind to ensure that we make good decisions, even though we are going through an emotional, challenging time and a period of grief. In family disputes, we have to obtain the voice of the children. This is usually done by a professional person like a social worker or a mental health practitioner, to really understand the process or the emotional process that the children is undergoing with the divorce process. And this really depends on the child's age and his stage of development. With really young children, it's very difficult, but it is possible when you have the right approach. And here is something that I always say. A child's experience is not the same as the experience of their parents. We see this even in cases where there's substance abuse, where there's emotional neglect, where there's physical abuse. That child may still long to have a relationship with that parent, no matter how flawed they are. And children has an inherent love of their parents, and it is our jobs to protect that love and not weaponize it.